All right, guys, let's talk about what to do if your ad account gets disabled. So we can see that this is one of my business managers, and we created 5 backup accounts. And to add an account, you literally just go to add, right? We're just in the business settings right here, which is right here. And we're in add accounts under accounts. And if you go to add and create new ad account, sometimes it will allow you to create some. And then sometimes if you go like this and like blah, 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 create ad account, it's going to say you can't because of you're currently in bad standing, or sometimes it'll say about fraud. So depending on what Facebook thinks about you and your Facebook account, it either will or won't let you create backup accounts. And you'll see here that I have 5 accounts in this overall business manager, and that 3 of them are disabled and 2 of them are not. And so if we go into one of the disabled ones and go into Ad Manager, we'll choose Jack 1 because it's disabled. We'll see the little notification up at the top, right? So there's no notification on this one because it's active. But if we go to Jack 1, we will see this only active accounts can create ads. So if we go to create, right, your ad account has been flagged for policy breaches. Any ads that you're running have been turned off. If you believe this is a mistake, please contact us. So if you click contact us, which is the same as this this link right here, you'll see that there's kind of a form here. Right, and a lot of people try to trick Facebook and like put what they think Facebook wants to hear here. But having had many accounts in the past shut down for a variety of different reasons, testing new ad strategies, or actually just not even realizing that I violated policy, they have a very, very complex, vague at times terms of service, and it's going to be very difficult to avoid all potential policy breaches. Even if somebody just reports one of your ads because they're having a bad day, right, you could potentially have your account shut down. So don't feel bad if it happens. It happens, to a lot. It happens to a lot of people, and Facebook is very, very hard to reach, right? So there's 2 things you can do. You can reach out to the Facebook advertiser support, which I showed you how to do in a previous module. You can literally just search in the normal Facebook bar, Facebook advertiser support. You can also, there's a business chat that I showed how to do before in prior module as well, or a prior lesson as well. And so what this is going to say, guys, is your account has been disabled for not following Facebook's advertising guidelines, blah, blah, blah. Is this your account, right? And so if it's like if you're managing someone else's account, you want to give good, honest answers here. So you can choose, Jack 1 here. Please provide information that will help us investigate. So you can do it this way. There's also a secondary form here, which is, if you believe your ad account has been disabled by mistake, please provide us with more information so we can investigate the issue. So this has happened to me so often, guys, that I've really figured out a lot of different ways to actually contact Facebook. And they'll generally, if it's your first violation, they will re-enable an account, but that account will be put on kind of a higher, more stringent watch. And so then if you do mess up again, then they'll figure it out much quicker, and then they won't reactivate it no matter how much you beg and plead. And so some of the things you can do to kind of prevent this, guys, are first, read the terms of service, read restricted products, read, policy violations up front, so you kind of have like at least a basic understanding. And I know it's like, it sucks in reading terms of service and stuff, but it is worth it because Facebook is such a valuable tool, and they know that, obviously, and they have so much money just dumping into their bank accounts that they really don't care about any single advertiser. Even if you're spending, $100,000 a month or $1 million a month, if you're violating the policies, they'll shut down your account, and they really don't care. Honestly, they really don't. And so what you can do is you can create backup accounts, right? You can fill out this form right here and submit it. In a worst case scenario, guys, like if everything's getting shut down, I have heard of people just using, friends and family's accounts, their Facebook accounts, setting up a business manager, and then adding, you as an admin, and then you can run, Facebook ads from your friends or family's business manager. But again, Facebook is incredibly smart. You never really want to purposefully violate their terms of service if you can help it. But if if you're desperate and you really want to advertise on Facebook and they're not allowing you to, and you've kind of learned from your mistakes, that is, there are a couple ways, like creating backup accounts or using friends and family. But you just have to be, a little bit more careful and not use the same, computer and IP and things like that. You have to be a little bit more cautious about that, or I've heard you do from people who've kind of done that method. So that is kind of what you do if your ad account is disabled. I will show really quickly. So if you type in Facebook advertiser support, you will see this page right here. And they generally will know more about what happened, right? So I've obviously talked to them in the past many times about certain things, and they are real people and they are generally helpful, but they are kind of, again, lower level support. They don't have the ability directly to re-enable your account, but they can investigate things and kind of help you. And it is nice just talking to a real person when these types of things do happen, but I hope it never happens to you, right? So be preventative, right? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and just make sure that you're trying to follow Facebook's policies at all times, and you should be good to go, guys. But this is what you do if your ad account is disabled. Again, be honest, create backups. There are some worst case scenarios, and this is one of my main resources if something like that ever were to happen, kind of just to talk to a real customer service from Facebook directly so you can kind of figure out what's going on. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and let's get to the next.